Hello, chemistry, history of chemistry, and this is a very important lecture of chemistry. Ionic bond. So, ionic bond is a type of chemical bonding, and high. Ionic bond is a type of chemical bonding, but involve the electrostatic attraction between opposite change ions between two atoms with sharply different electronegativities and is primary interaction occurring in ionic compound. Uh, it is one of the main type of bonding along with covalent bonding and metallic bonding. Ions are atoms or groups of atoms with an electrostatic charge. Atom is that gain electrons make negatively and charge ions called cations. And hence atom that close electrons make positively charged ions called covalents. The transfer of electrons is known as electrovalence. In contrast to covalence, in the simplest case, the cation is a metal atom and anion is a non-metal atom, but these ions can be of a more complex nature. Example, molecular ions like NH plus or SO2. uh, SO2 in simpler words, an ionic bond results from transfer of electrons from a metal to a non-metal in order to obtain valence shell. It is important to recognize that clean ionic bonding is in which an atom or molecular complexity transfer an electrons to another. Cannot exist. All ionic compounds have some degree of covalence bonding or electron sharing. Thus, the term ionic bonding is given when the ion's character is greater than the covalence character, that is the bonding in which a large electronegativity difference exists. The two atoms causing bonding to be more polar ions than in covalence bonding where electrons are shared more equality bonding that primarily ions and partial covalence character are called polar covalence. Ions compound conduct electricity when molten or solution, typically not when solid. Ions compound charge of ion they consist of. The higher the charge, the stronger the cohesive focuses, and the higher the melting point. They tend to be soluble in water. The stronger the cohesive forces, the lower the solubility. Atoms that have an almost full almost empty valence shell that tend to be very reactive. Atoms that are strongly electronegative is the case of halogens often have only one or more empty orbitals in their valence shell, and the frequently bonding with other molecules or gain electrons to from enhanced atoms that are weakly electronegative, such as alkyl metals, have relatively few valence electrons which can easily be shared with atoms that are strongly electronegative. As a result, weakly electronegative atoms tend to distort their electrons cloud and from cations. This is a really important lecture of chemistry. If you have more questions, if you have more queries regarding this, you can ask me in comment box. Thanks.